Hey everyone, another episode today I'm excited to bring you for Real Estate Fanatics channel is what support do I need in real estate? If I'm becoming an agent, if I'm an experienced agent, what are the support mechanisms I need? And it does look different for where you are in your career. So stay tuned for more. However, before we begin, hey, don't forget to click the subscription button down below, like our videos, click the notification bell, and also here's my Calendly link. Reach out to me if you want to talk about anything real estate related, life in general, whatever, however we can help you from Colorado and other areas, just reach out to us. Happy to assist. So what support do I need? Well, let's kind of talk about it from day one agent, and then we'll work our way up to more seasoned and experienced agents. I've been in the business for 9+ years. I don't know, haven't looked at the numbers, but we're probably close to 800, 900, 1,000 transactions, somewhere in that neighborhood. So, 14 agents, a couple $1 million in gross commission income. So anyways, just want to kind of share that information, not about me, but just to kind of show you, we've kind of gone through a lot of paths and who we think that you need in your business and who you need to be using to support you. So when I'm day one agent, I'm definitely going to need what looks different support than somebody who's a seasoned career agent that's processing a lot of transactions. At day one, it's about the fundamentals. You need a company or a brokerage that's going to give you the fundamental training. How do I lead generate? Training is important. Very much so. You need to look into those opportunities. Nothing against boutique brokerages. Perhaps they provide great training, but I do know larger box brokerages just have a lot more money pouring into the training, a lot more expertise, things of that nature. So I would look into that as a support piece. The other thing I would look at is having somebody like a coach or a mentor or a productivity coach, somebody like that gives you kind of that one-to-one time in combination with the learning that you're picking up from a larger brokerage. Contracts, that seems to be the biggest sticky point for people, is kind of get a precursory look in a lot of the states on contracts, but until you actually execute, until you actually have a client that you're working through, you're going to freak out when you see that contract the first few times that you're trying to write something up for one of your buyers or sellers. So go to a lot of contracts classes, find somebody that's in your office. Yes, it needs to be an employee broker, managing broker for final sign-off, but I'm also a believer that if I'm still going through the managing or employing broker, that I can use others in the office to help me answer questions around the contract. So find a confidant that can help you with that. But please, big disclaimer, they're not the one-all be-all unless they're the managing broker or the employee broker. Ultimately, they're the ones that need to be doing the final review on the contracts. Those are critical key supports. I would also look for an existing agent that has some success in the business and see if you can kind of ride alongside of them when you're first starting. Him or her, doesn't really matter. Just find somebody that's seasoned in the business that is willing to spend time with you. Trust me, if somebody's hungry and they're eager and they want to sit with me and pick my brain, I love to give back. I'll totally do that. However, if I don't really see that they're putting the energy, the time that they want to be great, I'm not going to pour a lot of time into them. Honestly, I don't have, my time is a premium anyways. Again, one of my videos was on career work-life balance. I can't spend a lot of time with everybody, but I can definitely spend it with the few that really show up, that are really reaching out to me, that are not embarrassed to ask for my opinions on some things, and go from there. So I think that's really important, is to find a mentor. It could be, again, your productivity coach, but I also just like to say, hey, your PC coach is really good at getting you to help get more business. A mentor / somebody who's successful in the business is going to have a different view on some things and some different just experiential levels sometimes of what's going on in the day-to-day world. So that's kind of what I'd be looking for as a new agent. Now, as a seasoned agent, I would be looking more along the lines of next level stuff. Where are you at in your business? I would be surrounding myself with, if I'm a 35 unit producer, I'm going to surround myself with 50 unit producers. You may or may not have that at your current market center, your current brokerage, wherever it may be, or they may not be willing to share and collaborate with you. So look outside that, right? Go look at other brokerages. Not saying move your brokerage. I'm just saying go find others that are willing to maybe be a part of your group. Hell, go create your own mastermind group, right? And go find people that are doing 50 unit production and see if they want to get together and do a mastermind with you. Do that frequently. I'll go rent a place in Cabo, Mexico, and say hey, let me find a bunch of 50 unit producers that have money. We can fly out there. Let's mastermind together. It doesn't have to be that elaborate. You can do that in town, right? Sometimes people get weird, I don't want to share my information with you in town because you're a competitor. I call bullshit on that. I'm always willing to share anything and everything. Maybe it's because I'm arrogant, but I think I can win the business no matter what my tactics I give out to people. And if I don't, good on you, right? Good on you for doing a great job with your scripts and your business model, right? I'm just an open guy willing to share anything and everything. So again, for experienced agents, I would be looking for people that are actually producing at a higher level than me. Not too much higher. Like, you don't want to go to somebody who's doing 5,000 units, 2,000 units, because they're not. And they left the world of 35 units years ago, so they're not going to connect as much. Masterminds, again, that's a support mechanism that's been powerful. Not only the networking with people, the potential to get referrals out of that. The conversations are just different in those rooms. I'll just throw a plug out. We use Metrics Mastermind, Ben Kinney, Brian Gubernick, folks like that. Gosh, a lot of KW agents in there. I'm not. I mean, I'm with EXP, but we're all one big happy family. It's not about brokerage in those rooms. It's about investing. It's about how to use a tax system the way it's supposed to be used, right? There's a lot of those next level investment strategies that come out of those rooms that you're just not going to get probably in your local market center. For us, just to be honest, one of the reasons we decided to go from KW to EXP is because we were number one in that market center. Very difficult. I don't blame that market center for not being able to find unique opportunities for us. We were just too unique that if they brought somebody in, may or may not connect with everybody in that brokerage. So we were going outside a lot to find those opportunities. My point is, go find those opportunities, right? Maybe they're in your market center. Maybe you have to go outside. I'm a big believer in traveling to some of those educations because it forces you to remove yourself to some degree outside of the office, the day-to-day distractions, allows you to focus in on your business, assuming you turn your business off a little bit while you're on the road. So support looks different. I mean, obviously leverage is huge. Focusing more on listings and getting the support on that is going to be huge. I think if we ever move back into a foreclosure, we're going to need more leverage and support on that because those tend to be more administratively driven, especially short sales. I'm not sure we're going down that path with all the equity in homes. Again, that support just looks different. I think a lot of times too, that support for the hired producing agents looks different and why they need to be supported by other high producing agents, just because their challenges are the same but different than new agents. Meaning, hey, I'm burned out. Sometimes I don't like people anymore. Just like I'm lonely. Right? All I do is pour into my business and, whatever the case may be, right? There's a lot of common things that just look different when you're doing 50 plus units than somebody who is just doing their first deal. So finding a support system is really important. And I think those communities are really tight knit and they actually build friendships just like we do with buyers and sellers. We build them within our real estate community as well. So I hope that was helpful today. Kind of a light topic and just finding some support based on where you're at in your business. Again, we're willing to share any of our systems, any of our processes. We're happy to connect and mastermind with as well. So feel free to reach out, put something in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and like our video if you liked it today. And we'll see you on the next video.